You want to know what always fascinates me? People who seem to have this inner calm and control. They're just there and it's all fine, and it's comforting. Can you think of anyone like that? I feel like I don't meet those kinds of people very often. I would like to think that I'm that person sometimes, or at least when I picture my best self, that's what I see. How about you? Do you feel that way often? Just completely calm and there? And when do you feel that way? Or do you even care to? I've asked myself that question a lot, and I wish that I could answer, pretty much all the time. But that wouldn't exactly be the truth. But there are moments when I do feel that, fully, completely. And sometimes it's random, like when I catch myself dancing while cooking, and then it proceeds to singing, and before I know it, I'm feeling completely alive. Everything else can wait. And let's just say I've burned my food more than a couple times. And other times, I can't feel that way, even if I try. I would like to share some of the routines that do bring me to, or at least close to, that state of mind. I wish I could explain more clearly what exactly I mean with that feeling, but I think it's quite difficult. But if I had to try, I would say, being able to experience the moment for what it is without disruptive thoughts. Now, none of these routines that I'm about to share are epic or groundbreaking by any means. They're just moments during the day when I disconnect from everything else. And in today's world, I guess calling that groundbreaking wouldn't be that far-fetched. But in all seriousness though, I'm not here to deliver anything groundbreaking. I never have been. I'm just a fellow human going through life, trying to find things and ways to make this journey here on Earth feel more pleasant. And I want to share some of that. And perhaps it'll make your journey here a little bit more pleasant too. I'll try to take you through these routines in the chronological order of which my days usually play out. So, alright, good morning world. Now, yoga isn't new to me. I've been doing it on and off for years, and each time I'm back, I ask myself, why the hell did I ever stop? So strange. It's like we know something will make us feel great, and yet we deliberately choose not to do it. When I do yoga, I don't think about the past or the future. I acknowledge how one of my arms seemed to be significantly stronger than the other. I notice how stiff my neck is. I take note of how I'm slowly but surely becoming more flexible. I'm just there. Well, most of the time. Sometimes my mind will wander. My morning coffee comes with a side of French nowadays. Not French toast, French as in the language. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm setting the bar low. One word or phrase a day in the hopes that I will choose to stick with it. I mean, just imagine this. If you learn one word in a new language per day, that is 365 words in a year. If you learn 2 words a day, that is 730 words. That's a lot more than you knew when starting out. It's quite incredible. So, okay, what, Lana? We're confused. Studying a language makes you feel cool, calm, and collected? Cool, no doubt. As for calm and collected, yes, actually. It's yet another thing that forces me to be in the moment, and I find that really soothing and fun, of course. Now, if I were to study French in school and have to take tests, it might have been a different story, but I'm doing it on my own, at least for now, so there's no pressure and no rush. And I've painted this picture in my head of me living on the French countryside, being able to fully communicate with the locals. So if I ever feel like quitting during this process, I will just return to that picture. All right, let's talk about taking walks. Now, I know, I talk about going on walks so much, you would think that I'm an 8-month-old baby who just learned to use her legs and is fascinated by it, but you know it had to make the list. There are just so many variations of walking. So for instance, you could go quietly with no headphones in, just you and your surroundings. Or you could listen to a song that makes you feel like the main character of any movie of your choice. So I sometimes listen to Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, and I walk down the street feeling like the world is mine. But usually I'll just put on my best shoes. That part is crucial. I'll pack a light bag consisting of an umbrella, a water bottle, and something to sit on. And I will then set a destination because I feel like it adds to the fun and it motivates me to keep going. Even when the raindrops actually start to fall on my head, which they've been doing a lot lately here in Stockholm. Now, I would like to tell you something and see if you can relate. So here we go. So there's this one thought that I get sometimes that can make me feel pretty anxious, and it's the thought of all the books that I want to read and all the things that I want to learn, and the devastating reality that a lifetime is not enough to read or learn even 0.00000000001% of that. So at the start of this year, I decided, or I made a commitment to myself to read more. And I got myself a Kindle, and while I don't intend to transform into a reading machine, I'm definitely reading more now, which has been great. But another benefit that has been quite unexpected has been that the Kindle has replaced a lot of the scrolling that I would do on my phone. You know, I bring it with me to bed and to the bathroom, and I feel a lot better putting my Kindle down after having spent an hour on it, as opposed to putting my phone down after having spent an hour on it. So for that reason alone, it's definitely been one of the best, if not the best, purchase that I've made in a long time. And now I assume I don't need to really get into why reading brings me into that state of mind that we're talking about. There's just nothing quite like getting lost in a different world for a moment. And also, it has rekindled, see what I did there? My love for some of the poetry that I would enjoy in the past. You know, I've been reading Mary Oliver, and it's been an absolute bliss. I still have so much more of her work to explore, but I will leave some link of my favorite work of hers so far in the description box. Now, when do you find yourself in the moment and without disruptive thoughts? I would love to hear it, and I know that everyone else would as well. Let's exchange some ideas. And also, was there ever anything that you used to be skeptic about, but then once you tried it, it sort of proved your skepticism wrong? And also, we have now started our newsletter. I sent the first newsletter out last week, which I was pretty nervous about, but the response was so lovely, and I'm so excited to be sending these letters out. If you want to receive the newsletter, I will leave a link for that in the description box, and I would love for you to join. Now, that was all for today's conversation. Thank you so much for showing up here today, and I will see you in the comment section. Yes, there is real coffee in this cup. There's always someone commenting asking if there is anything in the cup. Yes, it is.